One Piece fans are eagerly anticipating Chapter 1095 because the previous chapter left them shocked with the appearance of one of the 5 elders on Egghead Island. The Marines, including their admiral, were struggling against opposing forces, leading to Saturn's intervention. So, what will happen in Chapter 1095? Previously, we witnessed a surprising turn of events when Bonnie confronted Saturn on Egghead Island. She couldn't contain her emotions and impulsively stabbed him with a nearby sword. During this encounter, readers were treated to dialogue from 𝐻𝐤𝐜's recent flashback, indicating that Saturn was responsible for erasing 𝐻𝐤𝐜's memory. This revelation shocked One Piece fans. Chapter 1095 is expected to continue from this intense moment. Saturn, being one of the world's strongest characters, is unlikely to be greatly affected by the attack. He will probably retaliate in the upcoming chapter, potentially shedding light on the relationship between 𝐻𝐤𝐜 and himself. There's also a possibility that Saturn may reveal a devil fruit ability, putting Bonnie in serious jeopardy. In the upcoming chapter, the focus is expected to revolve around the current situation, with Luffy incapacitated and Kizaru's whereabouts unknown. The central characters in the spotlight include Saturn, Vegapunk, Frankie, Sanji, and Bonnie. Bonnie has already initiated a conflict by attacking Saturn with a sword, and it's likely that Saturn will retaliate. This could trigger Sanji to intervene, as he has a strong aversion to seeing harm come to women. Interestingly, while this clash may seem sudden, it's worth noting that Saturn and Sanji share some similarities, particularly related to their connections with science in the One Piece world. Saturn is associated with science and defense, while Sanji's abilities also have scientific elements. Saturn has already demonstrated his formidable strength in the previous chapter, and his devil fruit appears to be inspired by the Ushiyoni from Japanese folklore. However, the full extent of his devil fruit's capabilities has yet to be revealed in the story. It's possible that in the upcoming chapter, Saturn may use his devil fruit abilities if he retaliates against Bonnie or if he faces off against Sanji, who is known for his combat skill. This confrontation could provide an opportunity for Saturn to showcase his powers, potentially positioning him as one of the world's strongest fighters. Previously, Luffy was left exhausted after his intense battle with Kizaru, but he's not out of the fight just yet. Despite his fatigue, Luffy remained in Gear 5, which is unusual compared to how he typically reverts to his base form when drained. This suggests that a confrontation with Saturn is looming, and fans can expect Luffy to rise once more and take on the new threat posed by Saturn. The clash between Luffy and Saturn is highly anticipated, especially since Saturn is aware of the significance of 𝐻𝐤𝐜 and would likely want to eliminate this threat. With Luffy already worn out from his battle with an admiral, the stage is set for an epic showdown in Egghead Island. Considering these developments, One Piece Chapter 1095 is expected to be even more thrilling than the previous one, as fans eagerly await the upcoming confrontation between Luffy and Saturn.